So while George is off trying to find Heston, we're going to cook something really rustic and hearty. We're going to do a Lancashire Hotpot. You know, it's very simple. It's, you know, we're in the countryside, so it's a country dish, a homely dish, a hearty dish, which I love. I just need someone to come up and help. Brent, you can come up and help. You can come close to me. You've prepped kidneys before, right? And I tend to open them up, but it's really about just removing that little bit of sinew inside the kidney, okay, and just cut them in half. So if you can do those for me, that'd be great. And we got some chump chops. I season well before I seal, and I season again after I've sealed. And actually, Brent, can you pass me a little bit of thyme? Just little bits. Great. So into the pan, caramelise really well. Onions. Garlic. There's a lot of garlic in there. There's about 8 cloves, because as it's stewing, as it's braising, the flavour softens and it's delicious. Reinforce the seasoning every stage. And I'll grab some thyme leaves again, actually. Brent. And a couple of bay leaves. And a couple of sprigs of rosemary. Very simple flavours, but really delicious. So they're going to take about 4 or 5 minutes to really soften, drag some colour out. They don't have to be really, really brown. It's just about getting the flavours going and introducing a little bit of colour. And then these chump chops, I want even more than that. I want that kind of caramelisation there. What else can I get you to do? You can slice some potatoes for me, actually. These potatoes are going to go on top of the stew. Yep. So if they're too thin, they'll just crinkle up and be dry. So I'm going to put the bacon in. Right, so I've sealed the lamb, nice and caramelised. So I want to take these out of the pan, and then what I want to do is just reinforce the seasoning. So just a little bit, not too much, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and more of the picked thyme. And then in with the kidneys. The kidney's only going to take a minute or two. I need stout. And then what I'm going to do with these caramelised onions, now they're nice and soft and a little bit caramelised, is just whack in 1 bottle of that Guinness. I'm going to save a little bit, actually, because I'm going to deglaze this pan. So you whack the kidneys out, put them on that plate. Yeah. And I want to make sure that I lift all of the sediment off the bottom of this pan. So now what we're going to do is deglaze the pan with the rest of the stout. And then obviously this stage is important, getting all of that beautiful sediment off the bottom. So what I'm doing now is going from using 2 pans now to putting it all in the 1 pan that I'm going to cook with. So really all I want to do now is just get that down until I start getting a little sweetness from the Guinness. So in go our chops. And also all those juices are going to go in as well, right? So, and finally, in go our kidneys and bacon. I'm going to put in about a cup of that really good lamb stock. And then I'm going to add just a couple of spoonfuls of chopped tomatoes. You can use fresh tomatoes if you want. And we need to put in some Worcestershire sauce. And this is part of the essential Northern English part of the dish, I reckon. If it doesn't have it in, it ain't a hot pot. So everything's in there: caramelised lamb, caramelised kidneys, caramelised bacon, caramelised onions, the herbs, the Worcestershire sauce. Let's put spuds on. 1 in the middle, but then I would probably start on the outside. Yep. And just work your way around. Like that. Right, okay, some little bit of melted butter and some thyme. Yeah, pass me the thyme. Butter. The butter. Yeah. It's just to, you know, almost like little roasted potatoes on the top as it's cooking. Just some little leaves. Right, all we've got to do now, pop a lid on. That goes into the oven, 180 degrees for 20 minutes. Then take the lid off, brush it with a little bit of butter, melted butter, and then another hour and 45 until those potatoes are lovely and crisp. And then what I do is just brush it with a bit of butter once or twice during that cooking, just to kind of reinforce that toasty, roasty, crisp potato. All right, let's just chuck that in the oven. Beautiful. With that hot pot, quick salad. Bowl, very finely shaved sprouts.
Raw?
Yeah, raw, delicious. Now I've got some parsley, mix that. Bit of shallot, you can mix that. Some raw almonds, you can mix that. And I've got some whole fricot here. Seasoning, salt and pepper. So a glug of olive oil, and then we've got a little special treat. See that bottle? Red wine vinegar. It's brilliant. So this is homemade vinegar. So we'll just put a glug in, and then we'll see whether or not that's good. Do you want to toss that around? Yeah, nice. Nice little salad, huh? Beautiful. Good. Serve it up. We're ready to go. OK, the hot pot's ready to take out of the oven, and now to serve that with our sprout salad. That is yum. Smell that. So a little bit of butter just to shine it up, and reinforce the fresh thyme notes. So that's my Lancashire Hotpot, my childhood memory with sprout salad with fricot. Cheers. Right. Have some salad. I'm enjoying the salad, actually.
Yum. Yeah, that sounds delicious.
So good.
Yum. Oh, that's beautiful. So comforting.
Don't worry about that.
So this is definitely something I'd cook at home.
Right, off you go. Last mouthful. Right. So, we've had nitro cocktails from Heston, we've had crazy pavlova from George, we've had back to the home and long, distant memories from Gaz. Now you've got to get Hestonised again. Off you go.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
See you soon.
I'm going to do an Indian dessert today. It's a deep-fried pastry and you stuff it with this milk-based filling, which I'm going to make myself. I normally use a microwave for that, so it's going to be a bit challenging because I'm going to have to use just a pan.
Well, here we are. In amongst everything they can't have today.
In the out-of-bounds area, I love it. We're like little rebels.
Yeah, how good is this mystery box today? The average home cook doesn't have an amazing store cupboard like this with fryers, ice cream machines. I mean, we've got everything in here. Look at this, coconut.
Shavers.
Shavers. And today, no.
And you know what else I love? There's one of each. There's one pan, there's one pot, and if you use it, you wash it up.
Exactly.
These are Australia's best home cooks, and this is a home cook advantage challenge today, I think.
They're looking around the room today. There's only 14 of them left.
Yeah.
Top 5 dishes gets a chance at that immunity. That is so important.
How weird is it not running to the equipment?
I know. I'm trying to think through like where I'd take my little shortcuts, but we can't take shortcuts today.
I know. In the MasterChef kitchen, I've got very used to having all the whiz-bang equipment. Today is all about stripping back to the basics. Today I'm going to be doing a pickled mussel dish. It's a dish that I always do around summertime. It's a fairly simple dish. Every single summer, my family and I head up to the east coast of Tassie where our shack is. I would work in a mussel and oyster farm, shucking oysters, bearding mussels. I learned how to cook really good mussels. Mussels cook so quickly, so it's so great with this equipment. You don't have to, worry about anything crazy. It's just watching the mussels steam open in some liquid in a pot. This is a dish that I make at home, so I'm trying to bring it to MasterChef, make it restaurant quality.
I'm cooking an octopus with a spicy Korean sauce and a fresh Asian salad. The main focus of the dish is this octopus. The octopus arms have been poaching for 35 minutes. If they're undercooked, then they're so tough. It's like eating rubber. But if they're overcooked, they're really mushy. I decided to pull it out and give one a test. I'm really happy with the way it's looking. I really hope today's a top 5 dish for me. Boy.
You're trying to kill me?
Let's try another one.
God, I'm running out of bowls. I know these ingredients really well. I cook with mussels all the time back on the East Coast in Tassie. The key to pickling mussels well is the cook on the mussels. They need to finish cooking in the pickling liquid. It's a pretty simple dish, so I just need to make sure everything's perfect. I can see that my mussels are just starting to open, so I'm going to get them out.
You've only got 10 minutes to go. Come on.
Here we go.
So this is a workout, Az.
Welcome to hand mayo.
I think that limiting the equipment has helped you all focus on flavour. We're looking for the top 5 dishes today. First dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sabina. All right, Sabina, tell me about your dish, please.
Today I've done some pickled mussels with a tarragon and dill mayo and some crusty bread.
So why did you choose mussels?
So mussels are very nostalgic to me. Every single summer I'd work at a mussel farm. So I've cooked and bearded a fair few boxes. I think they're delicious and what we always have at the shack in just a big pot with bread.
Beautiful. All right, let's taste it.
I apologise for what I'm about to say, but way to flex those muscles. Seriously. You've shown what you know about cooking seafood. Love the aniseed that just pervades this dish, the fennel with the dill. What more do you want than that, other than to maybe be sitting, you know, on a pier somewhere with no shoes on watching the sunset in Tasmania?
Thank you.
Sabina, on a day when we took a lot of the equipment away, very clever cooking. Mussels simply steamed open and then a dressing in a bowl that you sit them in the fridge, and then you focus on your other condiments. Smart stuff. The mussels are like perfectly done. The mayonnaise was perfectly balanced.
Sabina, there are 2 types of pickled mussels. There's the one you get in a fish and chip shop, which is in a jar, piercingly sour. And then there's the ones that you get in fine dining restaurants, which are elegant and silky and just a hint of pickle. That's exactly what that was. Just enough pickle. Perfectly cooked mussel. It's delicious. It's the perfect balance.
Let's go, Sabina.
Yeah, babe.
Thank you.
Next up, Dan.
Uncovered.
Okie Dan.
Dan, in a day of no fancy cooking equipment, what have you cooked us?
Today I've cooked an octopus with a smoky, spicy Korean sauce and just a cucumber and sesame salad on the side.
You said Paul's not a big fan of Okie, didn't you?
You know, he hates it, so it's the one thing I can cook when he's out of the house.
Wow. Paul doesn't like that.
No.
Needs his head looking at. It's delicious. The octopus is deliciously tender. It's packed full of flavour. A little sesame cucumber salad on the side, pretty much perfect.
I mean, it makes us smile so much to see you evolving in this kitchen, and from more is more to less is more. We're starting to see not only your plating refined, but also just your conceptualisation. Wonderful attention to detail, cooking the octopus in layers of flavour, finishing it off, adding that caramelisation. Wonderful.
Dan, you shouldn't even look in that corner next time you cook. You don't need any of that fancy stuff. That's the best dish you've put up yet.
Thank you.
Well done, Dan.
Cheers, guys.
Well done, Dan.
I'm so stoked with their feedback. I really hope this is a turning point for me, and I really hope to be in a top 5. Oh, man.
OK, you're going to have 2.5 hours to prepare both an entree and a main ready for service for the guests. There's a total of 60 diners, and each team will serve 20 of them. Your ordinary pantry, full of ordinary ingredients, is open. The team that cooks the most extraordinary menu will go into tomorrow's immunity challenge. OK. Guys, have a look around you. This place oozes grandeur. We want to see that grandeur on a plate and in your menu. Bring us something bougie. Your time starts now.
Run, 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 run.
Jog on, jog on! Run, Dad.
Okay, what have we got? Eyes peeled, everyone.
Well, there's some good stuff here, guys.
There you go. Thank you, guys.
Good on you, Michael.
2 serves of chicken, please, guys.
Thank you. Beautiful, thanks.
Okay, so the main from the orange team is the chicken ballotine, eggplant puree, charred cos lettuce, and chicken jus. And I think it looks quite elegant.
It does. It's very, it's old school modern.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't it?
But it fits his place, you know? The smell coming off that chicken jus is insane.
How good is charred lettuce?
Love it.
I really enjoyed the dish. I thought it was a cracker. We'll start with the ballotine. Beautiful caramelisation on the outside. Love the charred lettuce. No complaints at all there, and it actually went really beautifully with that jus.
I think there's just something very elegant about the way everything was sort of plated in a very linear sort of fashion. The jus was rich and glossy and had lovely flavour, perfectly seasoned, an impressive dish all in all.
It was delicious. The cooking of the balance, the butchery work was fantastic, and the rolling of it was beautiful. I mean, if you look at it, it's tight. There's no air pockets,
No, it's good.
and it's beautifully cooked. I thought it was a well conceptualized dish.
It definitely ticked the brief in taking ordinary ingredients and making visually an extraordinary plate of food.
With the main, I think this is difficult to plate because, you know, it's a pulled meat, so it's naturally not elegant, so, you know, in its natural form. So we use a cookie cutter to get that meat into a beautiful round. We want to put those pickled turnips on top so that you get a little bit with each bite, and a beautiful kind of quenelle of mash and a little drizzle of both the jus and the oil.
I think that's nice.
But looking at the main has made me realise maybe pulled meat wasn't necessarily the best choice for a fine dining dish. But we are working with a limited pantry, so hopefully the flavour will pull us through.
Okay, service.
Yeah, look at that. It's not that hard.
Okay, we got there, guys. We got there.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have, from the pink team, braised beef with pickled turnip.
Tough day in the kitchen for the pink team, I reckon. Putting turnip pickles into a ring mould and putting these little dots on top of pulled beef, it's just not how you turn ordinary ingredients into extraordinary food. It's a tough day for them. This is unfortunately far from extraordinary food.
Yes, the beef looks glossy, but there's no real flavour going on. The turnips don't feel like they have really any place going on here.
I feel sorry for him because I was hoping Sarah was going to really lead that team, you know, to a victory today. And it's a shame. This is so far away from what we were looking for today. It's not funny.
Let's go, team. Nearly there. 20 plates left to go. We've got it.
Woo-hoo! You
What
sound
do
like a
reckon,
judge.
Steph? Yeah, I know. It's not my natural state. So Aldo's frying off the lamb just to get that nice caramelised crust. And Tommy, Steph, Harry and I are just in a bit of a production line. The lamb's cooked really nicely and it has a nice caramelised crust on top.
Woo, let's go!
The sauce is really quite lamby and really rich. Then the swede puree, very, very smooth and nicely seasoned. And the addition of the anchovy herb salsa plus the pickled swede just lifts the whole dish.
Are you trying to get some height on the pickles or no?
Can do, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of height.
I feel like we've worked pretty well today, and we've sent out dishes that I think hit the brief. So hoping that the judges like the dishes enough and give us a chance at immunity.
From the yellow team, a main of slow-cooked lamb with swede and lamb jus.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I really like that. The lamb, the main event, but it was delicious. Cooked really nicely, obviously compressed and then caramelized. That caramelization just, I love that. And then that little anchovy guy that they put on top, oh my goodness, that just made the dish for me.
It definitely looks the part. And the pickles, a nice bright sort of crunchy contrast to what was going on.
I love the sweet puree. So glad they went there and instead of mash, just to switch it up a notch. Epic dish.
Yeah.
Like, fits the surroundings. They've turned ordinary ingredients into an extraordinary plate of food. So brief ticked.
Well done, team.
Yee-hoo!
We're done.
Well done, yellow.
Awesome work, team captain.
Well done.
Steph,
Love it.
love it. Thank you, everyone. That was really nice.